either. Apparently, he began, quote, feeling lightheaded. An MRI and other tests rule out a new stroke. They say Fetterman is still being monitored for signs of a seizure. So a lot of people lied. A lot of people, like the entire U.S. media, lied about John Fetterman's obvious medical problems in order to get him elected to the Senate. Here we are. Of course, we're wishing him the best. Don't wish him ill at all. But this may be the fruit of lying. Dr. Marc Siegel did not lie about this. Back in November, he pointed out that the likelihood Fetterman could have serious complications in office was very high.
Fetterman himself has said that his stroke was due to a blood clot from the heart. That is very significant. Greater than 60% chance that someone like Fetterman, with a heart in his condition, having had a stroke, will either have a recurrence or won't survive the term.
Dr. Marc Siegel joins us tonight for an update on this story. Doctor, thanks so much for coming on. I have to say, and with sorrow, because I just want to say again, I feel sorry for Senator Fetterman and hope he gets better. But you made the point that this was predictable.
Absolutely, Tucker. And though he's an inspiration to people with disabilities out there, we also wonder, is he up to the job? And especially now, you know, you showed my clip from earlier that I'm concerned about a repeat stroke, disabilities occurring, even not surviving 5 years. Now he goes into the hospital with lightheadedness reportedly. But I have to tell you, this country has a terrible history on both sides of the aisle of not telling us exactly what's happening with the health of our leaders. Now, I want to tell you medically, lightheadedness is not a sign of a stroke. Now, I understand that they're monitoring him, that they're observing him, that they've ruled out a new stroke. We absolutely wish him well. But they're monitoring him for a seizure for a few days, and I want to give you a statistic, a study that shows a 5 to 7% chance of a seizure, convulsions, within 30 months following a stroke. And he's in that window. Does that mean I think he has a seizure? I hope he doesn't, but it points out something. He's got a bad heart. He has an irregular heartbeat. He had a bad stroke. He had through a blood clot. You know, he has a defibrillator and a pacemaker, and he's under tremendous stress. And anybody that's a U.S. senator is under tremendous stress. But the people of Pennsylvania, Tucker, have a right not just to root for his health, but to have somebody who's capable of serving them in the United States Senate, Tucker.
And have someone tell the truth. As you pointed out from the very beginning, just tell us the truth, and voters can assess.